Alright, I want to find the equation of a line that goes through, has this slope and goes through this point. Now, you have to first understand xy is a coordinate, and you have to understand when I say slope equals -3, you have to understand that means m equals -3. You also have to know this formula. If you know that formula, you can find, we want the equation of a line that has this slope and goes to this point. So, real quick, what's m? It's -3. So I plug in -3 for m. What's x? Wasn't x -2? I don't know b. What's y?
4.
Can I plug m, -3, x is -2, y is 4. Can I solve for b?
Yes, we can.
4 equals, what's -3 times -2? 6. And then to get b by itself, I'm going to minus the 6 over. Now, isn't that m? Sorry, isn't that b? Isn't that m? Isn't my equation y equals -3x minus 2? b is -2, m is -3. That's my answer. Now, real quick, class, if I begin at -2, 4, -2 and up 1, 2, 3, 4, and my slope is -3, doesn't that mean I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 and over 1? Now, I didn't graph this very accurately, but does this look like it goes from -2 and goes down 3 over 1? Does that line look like it goes through the 2 red dots?
Yeah.
If you start at -2, which is a little bit down here, my graph's not perfect, and my slope is -3, so down 3 over 1, does this line look like it will probably go through those 2 red dots?
Yes.
So should this and then this information line up? Yes. Next, in order to find the equation, I need to first find the slope between these 2 points. I want to find the equation of a line that goes through these 2 points. So I first need to use this formula to find the slope. Once I find the slope, I then use the slope and one of the points to find the equation. So to find the slope, it's going to be this and this, which is 1 minus 2 over these 2, which is 2 minus -3. So the change in the y's is -1. The change in the x's is 5. So my m is -1/5. Which of these 2 points is easiest to deal with? Which is smaller? I'm going to use the 2, 1. I'm going to use this one. It's easier. If I go to the formula, this is x, this is y. If I use this formula, y equals mx plus b, my y is 1. My m is -1/5. My x is 2. I need to now find b. In order to find b, 1/5 times 2 is -2/5. Then you got to add 2/5 over. 1 plus 2/5 is 1 2/5. So that's my M. That's my B. Y equals -5 x plus 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7/5. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2 is 7/5. That's the equation of the line. Let's do it one more time. Let's find the slope. Let's find the slope. So we take these two numbers, 3 minus 3, and we 2 minus -1. That gives us 0 over 3. Looks like my slope is 0. So your M is 0. You choose either a point. I'm just going to choose the first one, the smaller values. You take all your information, you plug it back into this formula right here. So that's x, that's y. So y is 3, m is 0, x is -1. Solve for b. 0, that's 0. So basically you get b equals 3. So y equals 0x plus 3. Now, 0x doesn't make sense. So the equation is just y equals 3. That is the equation of line because there's really no slope. The slope is 0.